And they're off. So they're going 1,200 metres, and Mesbah Alamal was off to a very awkward start to the extreme left, and up along the inside, going very nicely, is Durat Al Manasso. Began sharply with the black jacket of Okt Al Hussein, and now on the speed, Al Hamadna and Mesbah Alamal after that awkward beginning. Green jacket of Asira just in behind them. Nufat is last of all. Going into that first turn, and it's Okt Al Hussein who bags the inside running rail. Mesbah Alamal is three wide between horses. Hamadna, they're the leading three. Durat Al Manassas just in behind them, followed by Asira, and Nufat at the moment is outpaced as they prepare now to turn into the straight. It is Okt Al Hassan who has the lead. Okt Al Hassan Hussein in front by about a length and a half to Mesbah Al Amal in second place. Hamadna still holding every chance as they dash down the straight, and Okt Al Hussein is the one to catch and has quickened away. Okt Al Hussein's gone about 4 or 5 lengths clear, and no horse in behind making any impact whatsoever. In fact, the further Okt Al Hussein goes, the easier and more emphatic the success will be. Okt Al Hussein is the winner. And they're off. And a bit of a slow start there from Abu Salman. Dropped out at the back end of the field in the orange jacket, and breaking the line is Mosfahila, who's coming down the centre, spot the green cap, and up with the leaders is Sodiku Al Wade to the inside. Also breaking the line early on is Armadi as one of the reserves, and Armadi has got the overall advantage from Al Khatim in second place, only about a length between them, 2 lengths away to the third. That's a Mosfahila as they link onto the main track. Towards the outer comes Unagi in the blue and white jacket, trying to get an early position with Fayard just in behind them, and they're already fairly well spaced out. Must be a good 15, maybe 20 lengths first to last. The one who's grabbed the running rail is Armadi. Armadi with a narrow advantage. Al Khatim is right there in second place, and then Mosfahila in holding third. Unagi is towards the outside, and not too far away is Solajan then. A gap of a few lengths after Solajan to the outer is a Hot Cloud. Spot the orange colours. That one fairly deep on the playing field. Midfield to Galbraith at present. Then to the inside running rail is Sodiku Al Wade, who's being chased by Farza, who's got green silks, and further back to Hot Cloud. And then off the pace, just getting outpaced is Wafi Al Sodiku. They're on the turn, and the lead is being held by Armadi. But for how long? Armadi now being pushed along and loses out to Mosfahila as they hit the home turn. But Fayard is giving chase. So it's Mosfahila in front at the top of the straight, leads by around about 3 or 4 lengths as they come down the straight inside the last 400. Fayard is the one giving chase in second place. And then down the outside in third, Onagi trying to get on terms. But it's all over. We're going to have another wide margin success here as Mosfahila heads towards the finish, well clear, going towards the line. In second place, Fayard is holding on to second, and it is going to go to Mosfahila. Mosfahila is the winner. And they're racing. So 1,400 metres in front of them, and trying to break the line in the centre is Safwat Lahad, who began well. Towards the inside is Alim Rada, and showing up prominently to the outside, TNT is right there with Rabah Al-Kir also on the speed, and down the centre is Nard. They form their early order with Alim Rada up along the inside, and also Damat Alay Alays is right there, and Damat Alays has hit the front now. Safwat Lahad is in second position. Al Imrada is holding third. These are being followed by Al Horja, who's up along the inside. To the outside comes Raway Thayer, and also there is the 8 horse, that's Shatar, as they head towards the turn and trying to close in is Nard, approaching the final bend, and the leader by a couple of lengths is Alan Raider. Alan Raider now turning into the straight, moving into second place is Al Horja, and then coming down the outside with an effort is Aroa Thayer, heading down towards the last furlong. Here's Nard with a run, and it is Al Horja now hits the front. Al Horja moves on by about 2 lengths to Alan Raider in second place as they go towards the finish. Charters staying on down the outside, going towards the line. It is Al Horja. Al Horja is the winner. And they're off. And breaking the line, the centre is Ilayla. Showing up prominently to the inside, Taf Al Barda, and also not too far away is Al Zalmawi. And then from a wideish berth, Zalzalini is showing up brightly, and along the outside is Al Shahab Al Qasr. The order going on down the far side. Leaders are being chased as well by Golden Dream. So up along the inside, bit of pace on up along the inside, holding the advantage just is Ilayla, and it's Ilayla being followed to the outer by Zalzalini, and right there with those is Al Shahab Al Qasr, that one in the red jacket. The leaders are then being followed by Shaw West in the white and blue silks. Up along the outside is Rawaya Nora as they make the run now towards the final bend. And off that final turn, Ilayla's got the advantage with Taf Al Barda only a half length away. Break of several lengths opening up to Al Shahab Al Qasr, and then up along the inside trying to stay on me, switch off the rail is Rawaya Nora. Down the wide outside, Al Zalmawi's coming home really well, but fighting on gamely is Ilayla. It's Ilayla and Taf Al Barda. Ilayla pulling out a little bit more. Taf Al Barda doing an impersonation of a shopping trolley. Maratia's coming home really well. Ilayla's won it. They're off. So 1600 meters is the journey, and one of the last ones away was Nea Z. One of the first ones out is Sanam Al Reda as they form their early order. Up along the inside, Abu Rakan is showing up brightly with Zina in the maroon and white jacket down the center. Sati Al Muhammadiyah is not too far away either as they go through. Jar is handy. So up along the inside running rail, it is Sanam Al Reda in front, but only just by around about a half length. Zina is currently 3 wide. And then between horses, Sati Al Muhammadiyah. Leaders are being chased by Kardash with on the outside is Dejar. That one going about 4 wide as they go into that turn. Sanam Al Reda, though, still holding court. Anar is in around about 6th place, just in behind them, with Rams to the inside rail, followed by Escandro, who's trying to get into it with an awful lot of work to do, is Nakra Al Sayed. They're about to turn into the straight, and the one kicking for home is Sati Al Muhammadiyah at the top of the straight from Zina. In 2nd place down the outside is Izdajar, who's coming home really well, and Izdajar has claimed the advantage with a 200 to go. Zina's back in 2nd. Down the outside here here comes Mosafira really running on, but can Zina keep going? Istishar keep going? Istishar's about 6 lengths clear, and Istishar goes on to win. They're off. So they've gone without number 2. Number 2 is not in this field. And away smartly is Ovila. Ovila showing up very prominently in the up along the inside. Now coming over is a Microburst, and it's Microburst who's going to bag that inside running rail. And there towards the outside is Nabash, who's racing prominently. Running down the centre, War of Courage is handy. Also, there is Every Day is not too far away. These are being followed down the back by Yatahar, number 3. That is Yatahardi, and then comes the grey Al Bahar up along the extreme outside. Anna Al Wafi is also going forward, but the lead is held by Microburst. Leads by about 2 lengths. War of Courage is in second position, followed by Ayala AC Kia in behind them. Ayala AC Kia is chased by Nabash, who's now being pushed along. Anna Al Wafi coming via the Cape. Ovilla's not too far away, and then comes Every Day. But at the top of the straight, it is Microburst who's kicking for home. Microburst the leader. War of Courage second. Ovilla is in third place. And Anna Al Wafi as they head down towards the last 200. Ovilla's the one coming nicely. Ovilla's hit the front from Microburst. War of Courage is just in behind. It is Ovilla by about 2 or 3 lengths now. It's all over. Parcel it up. Ovilla's won. And they're off. So they're racing over Al-Shaib was a little bit slow to gather stride, and breaking the line is Riyuf Al-Ansari, who's going down the centre of the track with Sultanat Al-Daray. Also right there is Zarirat Al-Khaladia, who is up along the inside running rail. So it is Zariat Al-Khaladia being taken on for the lead by Najdia Al-Bari in second place. Riyuf Al-Ansari is towards the outside, hunted up by Parks Lights, and wide of that one is Maria. On the extreme outside is Alhambra as they go towards the turn out of the back straight. Leaders hunted up by Ibiat Al Shuaib. Then further back to Misk Al Barak, who's back in mid-division at present. They take the turn, and the one forcing the pace is Zariat Al Khaladia, being chased by Najdia Al Bari in second place, then several lengths to the third as they approach the turn in. That's Riyuf Al Ansari, and now picking up is Shawahid Al Khaladia on the outside. So they're homeward bound, and the one trying to slip the field and has done so at the moment. So here's Al Khaladia with 400 left to go, chased by Najdia Al Bari. Shawahid Al Khaladia is down the outside, has now moved into second place. Further back, Kahila Al Dam is in around about 5th place and staying on inside the last 200. Zahirat Al Khaladia, it is Zariat Al Khaladia by several lengths. Shawahid Al Khaladia in second place, followed by Kahila Al Dam in third. Zahirat Al Khaladia holds on. And they're off. and one of the first ones out was Jade Ane in the yellow and blue jacket towards the inside. Kader Al Khaladia is going forward, taking a prominent role with Baru Al Khaladia as well from a wide berth. Al Saka is next, chased by Risk Allah Al Khaladia. So they go through the first 200 meters or so, and it's Baru Al Khaladia to the near side, being followed down the outer by Al Saka. And these are being chased down the back straight by Qaeda Al Khaladia, that one in the blue and white silks. To the inside running rail is Jagda Ane, and then further back to Zaha Al Khania as being followed away from the back straight by Amma Al Ghanim. So they leave the back straight behind them, and as they do so, it is on a strong stride here. Baru Al Khaladia. Baru Al Khaladia has gone several lengths clear. Risk Allah Al Khaladia is the one giving chase second place. Then several lengths behind that one is Al Saka in third. Then Jagda Arne. Now going forward is Al Alia Al Khaladia, who's being followed by Tawaka Al Sahib. Now they're at the top of the straight. Here comes Risk Allah Al Khaladia to throw down a big effort. Risk Allah Al Khaladia takes over as they have just over 200 meters left to go. In second, Baru Al Khaladia with no more to offer. Tawaka Al Sahib is staying on, but we're talking big intervals here. Risk Al Khaladia is going towards the line and is now being eased right down towards the finish to collect. Risk Al Khaladia is the winner. And they're off. So they race away and off to a pretty good start was Emblem Desert. They went sideways. Commissioner Dan showing plenty of speed, quite professional in the early stages. Commissioner Dan with Saudi front up along the inside. Farhu's back the inside running rail. Look at the speed out wide from King Rise. That one's showing a tremendous toe. So too is Alberoni. And on the wide outside comes Safar. So down the far side, it is Commissioner Dan with Tibishir in the green jacket. Safar in the red. King Rise is also there, followed by Al Wakad as they go towards the end of the back. D Point in the black and yellow to the inside running rail. Saudi front is alongside that one. Mushtarek is further back and being followed by Jubail the grey, and then comes Emblem Desert, and quite a few of these just getting outpaced there. One of those outpaces Hadlan. That one's towards the back end of the field, and now making the run towards the turn in. It's Commissioner Dan, the leader. Commissioner Dan being followed by Tafshir in second place. Just in behind those two in the third is Al Wakad with King Rise in fourth place, and then comes the grey Jubail, who's trying to stay on from off the pace from Saudi front, and Mushtarek heading down towards the last 200 meters, and it is Commissioner Dan on the far side being taken off the lead by Al Wakad, and Al Wakad has pounced on Commissioner Dan. Tabashir is back in third. Commissioner Dan can't go with Al Wakad, who's going to make it 2 from 2, and Al Wakad wins going away. They're off. And they're racing over a mile, and Libya Me was probably the slowest one to gather stride and away smartly as Know Its Time, who's up along the inside of Israj and showing up prominently. Dream Biz, who's racing about 4 or 5 wide as they cover the first 200 meters. Punda Maria is fairly wide, not as wide as Clodovia, so they go on down the far side. The one detached is Ajabatom. Ajabatom is several lengths detached at present. So down the far side they go, and it's Know Its Time on the inside running rail, being followed by Israj, and the red colours of Dream Biz. That one 3 wide, 4 wide is Punda Maria, widest of all is Clodovere. The leaders are then being chased down the far side by Rouge et Noir in mid division. Mother Country is trying to go right around the field. Felicia Beach is hunting them up as they leave the back straight behind them. And the last two at the moment are Mumtena and Ajafa Tom. Heading now towards the turn into the straight, and it is Raj on the inside running rail from Clodovere. Is Raj by a length and a half. Clodovere in second place. Felicia Beach is in third. Mother Country, Rouge et Noir all trying to get into the mix, followed by Montena, and they're homeward bound. It's Israj the leader. Israj, here comes Rouge et Noir on the wide outside. Purple jacket in the centres. Felicia Beach, they run meters on the wide outside. Now they're racing, so they race over the trip of 1,800 meters, and away smartly was Kareen, and going down the center of the course is Unitarian, who's showing up brightly, and Azal is up along the inside, and to the wide outside is Mikdam Al Saad as they link onto the main track. So as they go down the far side, here comes Northern Diplomat to take a strong hold as well in the firing lines. It's Northern Diplomat and Mikdam Al Saad, those two showing up there with up along the inside Unitarian. Green and white colours then towards the outside, that is Nael. Just in behind the leaders is Taj Al Mahasen, and the leading few then are being tracked by Wild Rovers in the purple silks, with Zalawiya next in the field, and to the inner is Kaher, and out wide Taj Al Mahasen. Back in mid division, just been nudged along now is Al Warak as they head now towards the turn. So running towards the final bend, and up along the inside running rail is Northern Diplomat in company with the black and yellow checks of Mikdam Al Saad. Those two together. Zalawiya is just in behind them as they now head towards the final turn. Heading to home, Wild Rover is in around about fifth place, trying to stay on, with Minero Doro next in the field. They're homeward bound, and it is Mikdam Al Saad who's got the lead. Mikdam Al Saad is now in front down the outside. Wild Rover is coming home really well. Far side, Minero Doro also flashing home. So it is Mikdam Al Saad on the near side. Here's Wild Rover, Minero Doro, the grey on the far side. Wild Rover trying to claim the lead from the determined Mikdam Al Saad. Mikdam Al Saad, Wild Rover, they hit the line together. And they're off. And they're racing. An awkward start there for Anis Al Jaliz, who just went sideways. One inconvenience was El Muabel. And on settling down, it is Carrier Hom who has the early advantage. And that one is towards the inside running rail. Yahweh is down the center of the track. Anis Al Jaliz is taking a handy role. They're the leading few. They're being followed by El Muabel as they link onto the main course now. Brazi is nicely in touch with the leaders because they go on down the far side. So setting a pretty good pace is Carrier Hom, who's got a few lengths on this field. Anis Al Shaliz is in second place, and then wide on the playing field is Elam Al Sawami in the yellow and blue jacket, with Al Habrazi nicely in touch with the leaders as they move towards the end of the back. Yawi in the blue and white colours not too far away, and Akko Mabari, red and white jacket for that one, is to the outside. Abba Al Houm is next. Back in mid division comes Rahman Al Hamar as they leave the back straight behind them, and quite a few of them just coming under pressure now as they approach the turn into the straight. So they head now towards the final 500 or so, and Carrier Holmes just coming back to this field. Anis Al Jalbiz in second place, white cap of Akko Mabari to the outside. Al Habrazi is next, and the one whistling down the outer is Akko Mabari. Commits, goes for home, and goes a few lengths clear, being chased by Al Habrazi in second position. Here comes Asaeb on the outside with the other white cap. Asaeb, number 8, in second place. The one to catch, though, is Akko Mabari inside the last 200. Akko Mabari, the leader, and with Asaeb trying to cut down the advantage. Asaeb is throwing down at everything at Akko Mabari. Akko Mabari joined by Asaeb, passed by Asaeb. Asaeb the winner.